All right, welcome to Fireproof TV.
Appreciate it.
Who is AP?
I'm an artist from Chino Hills, California. I'm a rapper, singer, producer, and engineer.
So, what does Anarchy represent for you?
That's my artist name that I have. AP is more just my initials. So when I release music, I go by Anarchy.
Okay. You got a mysterious vibe online. Is that intentional?
Not really intentional. I feel like I'm more just an introverted person. That's really just, I put my music out there. I do it more off of passion, not really trying to pursue like a specific money goal or thing like that. So I'm just taking my time. I have a lot of music that I have saved up. I'm going to be dropping this year.
Okay. Where are you from, and how did your environment shape your music?
I'm from Chino Hills, California, so that's Inland Empire. I feel like it shaped my music. Chino Hills has a really big music culture. I know it's mainly known for its basketball with the Ball brothers, but we do have a very talented drum line, and our band programs throughout school have always been something that I've been a part of and have helped my music a lot. And that kind of put me into like basically a pathway to where I started my artistry. Started rapping about 17. You know, I've been playing instruments all my life. Started playing the guitar at 6 years old, drums at about 10, piano, saxophone, everything you could think of, really.
So what artists inspired your sound growing up?
Growing up, I would say Michael Jackson, Prince. My mom was a huge Prince fan. Definitely a lot of West Coast artists, Dog Pound, Snoop, Tupac. My dad was huge into that. He grew up in Long Beach. He actually went to school with Snoop. So I have a lot of those kind of roots. And then as I got into my teen years, you know, a lot of Future, Lil Wayne, Thug, kind of Gunna just grew into different lanes and avenues. I also listened to different type of music, but those were more like my, I guess, inspirations with my sound specifically.
Cool. How would you describe your style in 3 words?
Innovative, creative, different.
What's your creative process like?
My creative process starts with, I usually will make like a demo in my car. I'll record on my phone, and then I'll take those ideas to the studio, flush them out, you know, get a better sounding of it, because I also know how to engineer and produce myself. So hearing it on the speakers in those environments will give me a better idea on how I want to go with the song. And then after that, I take it to an engineer, get it fully set up and mixed for whether a performance or just to drop a video, and I take it from there.
Okay. Do you record based on emotion or energy?
It depends. Like when I'm singing, I do it more off emotion. With rapping, it goes off of energy, just kind of like the different beats and things.
What's your favorite song that you made so far?
Favorite song I've made so far? I would say Ralph Simmons. I had performed it at an underground event here, and that's probably my favorite song that I have so far. I don't have too much music dropped, so I don't want to name something that people don't know.
All right. What message do you want listeners to get from your music?
Have fun, really. That's why I make music. It's been something, music at least helps me connect to people and get myself out there. Like I said, I'm an introverted person, so my music is really just to make you have a good time, whether that's you with your friends or at a party or something, just turn up.
Are you trying to make hits or tell stories, or both?
Both. I'm trying to tell my story, the story of those around me, and make hits in the process. I feel like a hit is something that you don't really chase. It just happens if you have like the real just artist poise with what you need to do.
What's harder for you, making music or getting people to hear it?
Getting people to hear it. I feel like I love music. I could do that in my sleep. I do it if I'm broke, rich, if I have the best mic or the worst mic.
Be honest, what's the hardest part of being an up-and-coming artist?
Really getting my name out there. Like I said, I just, you want to make the best song, but if you don't have a video that catches people's attention, it doesn't really do anything. You can just make a million great songs, but somebody with the right TikTok clip or, you know, right little social media vibe will get the more attention. So it's balancing the talent with how you promote yourself, really.
Do you think talent matters more now or marketing?
I would say marketing more, but talent is still needs to be there to a degree. You can get in the door with marketing, but you won't stay there for too long if you don't have the talent.
That's real tough. Have you ever doubted yourself while chasing music?
Oh, definitely. All the time. I feel like I'll go through cycles of it. And then me remembering that I got through that cycle of doubt is what gets me through whatever cycle of doubt that I'm in at the current time. Because things always pass. And, you know, I believe in God. So he keeps my faith.
So what motivates you to keep going?
Really just everybody that supports me. I've been supported with my music since I was like 6 years old. So having my family, my friends, random people that don't even know me show me love, it always, you know, keeps me focused and my head straight. Like there's no other path but this.
How do you handle people when they're not supporting your vision?
I understand it because I don't necessarily support everybody else's vision. So I can't be a hypocrite and like, oh, they don't support my music. They don't want to listen to it. I got to just find somebody who does. Because I'll always be stuck on somebody who's got something to say. If that's the case.
What's one lesson in the music game that taught you already?
Stay patient and stay humble. Because your time will come. It's really just keep working.
Have fake friends ever slowed your growth?
Not really. I feel like it might have changed the direction of it, but I'm still going forward at my pace. I don't want to try to let anything hold me down or stop me. Try to set up my life like that.
What's your definition of success?
With music, I would say as long as my music is out there, that's success to me. But in terms of like the business, I would love to be able to make music and make that my only job or one of my only jobs to where it's my income source. But, you know, with this economy, even artists that have millions of followers, that's not necessarily the case. So, you know, it's keeping it realistic in what you can do.
Do you think social media helps artists or distracts them?
I think if you use it as a tool, it's really helpful, but there's so many distractions in it to where it's like, it almost is really just a distraction. I try to limit myself on there a lot because I'll find myself not posting my music or doing this, but I'm scrolling through something. So why would I waste my time doing that when I could be improving my craft or at least putting myself out there more?
That's real tough. Would you rather go viral once or build a loyal fan base slowly?
Build a loyal fan base slowly. I feel like going viral, people will remember you, but not really for the right reasons. Because usually going viral, you're doing something where it's just getting a lot of people's attention too quick. And that means you're doing something kind of weird. So not all the time, but most of the time it gets like that.
What's your opinion on the current LA music scene?
I like it. It's fun. It definitely needs more unity, but the overall sound of it is good. It just really is divided by things that, I mean, aren't even in music.
Do artists today care more about image than music?
I would say so. Because, you know, you don't really see too much talent nowadays. Artists that know how to, you know, get in front of a camera and do a freestyle or get in front of a mic even really and record a song and do that 3 times in a row. Most people will get one hit song and kind of just run with that forever and they won't really know how to perform for people. So I would say that.
What's one thing artists should stop doing immediately?
Hating on other artists. It doesn't really help in any way, shape, or form. It just takes away from what you have. So.
How important is authenticity in music today?
I would say it's pretty important. We have a lot of people that sample, copy, and, you know, imitate things. And that's been all of music and dance since the dawn of time. So people are going to do that. But I feel like nowadays people are shortcutting that creativity and the fun aspect of really what I think music is and just following what somebody else does or whatever's popular at the time.
What's your biggest pet peeve?
This might be a off take, but sample beats. I don't really like the beats that a lot of people will use. They'll sample old music. I feel like a lot of the time people like the song just for the sample. It's not necessarily the new thing. And I guess that's what they're going for. I just feel like it's not really authentic.
What's the craziest studio session story you got?
Craziest story. I don't know. I feel like most of my studio sessions are pretty chill. Try not to have too many distractions in there. It's like my safe space. Zen mode.
If your life was a movie, what would it be called?
Lambo Speed.
What's one thing people misunderstand about you?
I would say I have a big heart. I'll be pretty quiet and I feel like people think I'm standoffish, but I feel like I am very, I don't know, just an open person. And once I get to know people, I'm more open and vulnerable. And I try to show that more in my music, but you know, it's something I'm working on to get into my social media and public side of things too. Yeah.
What would you be doing if music didn't exist?
I'd be a lawyer. I'm actually working to get my law degree currently. So,
what's your toxic trait?
Sometimes I'm a liar. It's kind of self-explanatory.
What projects are you working on right now?
I have a rap project that I want to drop towards the end of this year, and then an R&B project that I'm doing most likely this summer. So stay tuned for both of those.
What's the next move for AP in 26?
Really dropping a single. I want to do one before the end of this month or next month, and so get something out there for people to listen to. Drop a video as well.
Who do you want to collaborate with?
Right now, I would say I don't really want to collaborate with anybody. I want to really get my artistry set and, you know, in stone by myself before I expand right now.
Yes, please. What's your dream performance venue?
Wow. The Super Bowl.
Why should people tap into your music today?
They should tap in because it's new and you're going to see some talent for sure.
Any shout outs?
Shout out to my family for always supporting me. Shout out to my friends. Shout out to my girlfriend, Charity. And shout out to Posky and Andrew for tapping me in with you guys. Appreciate you. Shout out to y'all too.
Drop your social media and where people can stream your music.
All right, both you can find at Anarchy_6_.
Okay. And the last question. What's one final message you want to leave with the people that's watching Fireproof TV?
Stay tuned, new music this whole year. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me.